Hi, I'm Pete May, co-founder of GreenBiz Group, and I'm excited to be here on GreenBiz Studio today with Elizabeth Brinton, who's Corporate Vice President for Sustainability at Microsoft. Elizabeth, welcome to GreenBiz Studio.
Thank you so much, Pete, and it's wonderful to see you again. Isn't it exciting that sustainability has really grown up and become mainstream?
Totally. Yeah, almost grown up. But definitely getting there. Talk a little bit about the role that you've come into, I guess, in the last year at Microsoft, and where you're taking that.
Well, thank you so much, Pete. It's really exciting because Microsoft, of course, is a massive global platform and has a huge opportunity to make a difference in the world. And so I was brought in to build a sustainability business. And I can say, as I've passed my 1-year anniversary, we have done that. We have built a sustainability business that is moving into scale, which is really, really exciting. And so thanks to an amazing team, we've really done it. We've have amazing wins and successes with our customers and partners. And so sustainability, like I kind of made in the opening comment, it's really mainstream now. And so whether it's a chief digital officer, a chief sustainability officer, CEO, CFO, the leaders of a company realize that you have to operationalize sustainability. And to do that, you need both the physical and the digital. So a company like Microsoft, of course, leading best enterprise cloud, bar none, we have the opportunity to help our customers very practically move forward on their sustainability journey on the digital side of that. And so it's a very exciting time.
Talk a little bit about when you deal with customers and chief sustainability officers, particularly. Let's focus on them. Right now, we all know that they're stacking up net zero goals. They're all looking at these goals and the need to really act on those, and the need to get into their sustainability, their value chains now, and as you mentioned, operationalize. Talk a little bit about what you're seeing when you're out there. What's going on with them today, and where they're taking the role?
Well, in the first instance, chief sustainability officers that we're talking to, it's about credibility. And so they need to have a platform that they can trust that's going to bring all the data and information of the enterprise together in one place, one source of truth. And that's part of what Microsoft Sustainability Manager can do for you. And so it's that starting place, because whether it's the European companies that have CSRD requirements for reporting and compliance, which is now law, where the SEC is going, you need to be able to have the rigor and the ability to have the confidence and credibility of assurance for your non-financial reporting at the same level as your financial reporting. That is scary because it's new. It's sort of like, remember in 1973, that's when, the FASB accounting rules came in, and it was sort of the Wild West and everyone was trying to, figure it out. Well, so this is sustainability's 1973 moment, where it's real, it's coming in the regs. And what that means is there's still a lot of challenge because everything is not yet clear. There's not a single standard. There's still a lot of moving ground. And so at least where Microsoft can really help is say, okay, well, for you as a company, when you make your disclosures, when you make your commitments to net zero or clean water or so forth, you have to have credibility and trust that your data is accurate. And that's where Microsoft can come in. So regardless of the industry or sector a particular company is in, Microsoft technology can help you bring that information together so that, again, you have that at your fingertips for not just reporting, but for good decision making. Because ultimately, this is about leadership. This is about moving capital. It's about operationalizing in your business according to your business model, how you can do that in a cleaner, greener way. But it still has to be profitable, still has to be growthful, and it still has to meet the rigor and credibility for investors. And that's really what where we are in the moment of time.
Oh, that's a great point. And I just came back from a meeting we held in London with European CSOs and certainly CSRD, as they're all thinking it right now. That's a major preoccupation, as is the SEC rulings here. My last question I want to talk about, so that's really sets the stage for what's happening today. But as you know, the CSRD and these other things are mapping out what the world's going to look like I guess my question to you is if we get this right, and if we start to measure and take action now on sustainability and climate, what's the world look like for CSOs in 5 years? What does the world look like if we get this right?
Well, this is ultimately about outcomes. So we're taking these practical steps because, like Microsoft has often said throughout history, what you can't measure, you can't manage, right? And so we're at the moment of time in the beginning, like I referenced with accounting. And so now, where if you fast forward, we want to have then the proofs to be able to show we have lowered our greenhouse gas emissions by X, we have saved this much water, we have helped these number of species where our facilities operate. I mean, sustainability is about real world outcomes in the physical world, cleaner water, cleaner air, etc. And so sustainability is only real when you deliver the outcomes. So what's so important about the formative stage that we're in right now is it's getting the information, getting that baseline understanding of where a company is, where a city is, all the different stakeholders, being able to have that source of truth that's credible and reliable and accurate. So then you can start making those practical decisions, how to move capital, what projects, how to choose between different activities based on, the carbon impact, not just the financial impact. So this is about improving decision making, being super practical. So fast forward 5 years from now, looking back, I'm super excited to be able to help support a whole cohort and community of leaders around the world who can say, yes, we did this, and we can proudly get credit for the good that we're doing. And it's not going to be disputed as greenwashing because it's real, it's measurable, and it's proven.
That's great. Well, thanks for giving that perspective. And I never thought we'd look back to 1970. I've heard a lot of things about 1973. I hadn't thought about FASB as one of them, but that was a really interesting marker to go back as a way of looking forward. But thank you so much, Elizabeth Brinton from Microsoft. Thanks for joining us today on GreenBiz Studio.